Athena's ready, as you can see. And let's go ahead and get started down on the mat. We'll start with some yoga warm-up. So coming into all fours, tabletop. Bring on the hands, bring on the shins. We'll inhale, drop the belly, pull the heart through. And then exhale, pushing the hands and the shins to round the back. And doing that actually 3 more times, going at your pace with your breath. And whether you literally just rolled out of bed or you woke up 30 minutes ago, an hour ago, and you had a little time to wake up your body, do make this a really big, thorough cat-cow. So noticing how your spine feels, noticing how your shoulders feel. The next time you come into cat, pause here, really ground in, tuck the chin. And then big toes touch, knees go wide, child's pose. Extend the arms forward, drop the head. Roll the head side to side. And then bring yourself onto your belly. And you don't need any of your equipment for this. I just happen to have mine really close to me. We'll come down, forehead to the mat, arms by the sides, legs together. Just forward locust lifts, nice and easy. Inhale, feet up, knees up, hands up, chest and head up. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Breath in. Breath out. Waking up that back body. 1 more time. Breath in. Breath out. And then we'll keep it really simple. You're just going to roll into your back. You don't need to change the way you're facing. Plant the feet, arms by the sides. Inhale, lift the hips up. Stay up, swim the right leg to the ceiling, and just roll out that right ankle a couple of times. And then go the other way. And then keeping this lift in the hips, flex through the foot, inhale, lower the leg, halfway, maybe slightly lower, and then exhale, lift it up. Just 1 more time. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Bring the right foot to the mat. Hips are still off the ground, left leg lifts. Find that roll. And then go the other way. And then 2 times, we'll lower the leg down and lift the leg up. Lower the leg down, lift the leg up, bring the left foot to the mat, bring the hips down, draw the knees into the chest, and find those rocks on your back. Also can be nice to just tuck those knees in, folding the shins over thighs, thighs over the organs. And then we'll come into a couple of just really simple twists. Arms out. If you're hitting a wall or furniture, scooch away a little bit. We'll bring the knees over to one side. It doesn't matter what side you start with. Exhale to center. Legs over to the other side. I always like to shift my hips in the opposite direction to give myself a little more space. Coming back to center. Again, knees to one direction, knees to center, knees to the other direction, knees to center. Now we'll stay. So whatever direction you're going into, let's go ahead and assist ourselves. So my knees are to the right. I'm going to use my right hand to push down on my left thigh as I turn to look towards my left hand. My left shoulder blade is grounding down. I'm really feeling that sense of length in that top side of the waist, in the hip, in the low back. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, come to center. And same thing to the other side. So getting yourself set. Bottom hand presses on top thigh to give you that little extra boost. Top shoulder is pressing downwards. And maybe the gaze looks to that top hand. Take a breath in. Breath out. Breath in, and then coming back to center, right knee to the chest, left leg long. Last little sequence of stretches here. Bring the hands behind the thighs, or the calves, or the ankle. We'll inhale, point through the foot, straighten the leg as much as you can, and then exhale, bend through the knee. 1 more time. Inhale, extending the back of the leg. Exhale, flexing through the knee. And then keeping the knee bent, right hand to the right shin, gently open the right knee out. We're finding that movement of the leg away from the center of the body. We want to make sure that the opposite hip, the left shoulder, stay grounded. So you can even use that left hand. Take 1 more breath. and then come back to center, left leg in, right leg long. Take a moment to just compress hip, knee, and then hand behind the leg anywhere, extend through the leg, and bend. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Left hand on the left shin, pull the left knee out to the left. Again, finding that opening. Right side is your anchor side. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, bring both knees into the chest. Rock yourself forward and back a couple times. All right, let's get into the HIIT work of class. Always a short warm-up with our 45 minutes. We're actually going to start on our knees. Grab your light weights. And we'll be doing that quad work, the glute work, and some upper body work. We do this a lot. I haven't done it actually in a few weeks though. If you need padding, because we'll be on the knees for a while, feel free to fold up your mat once, twice, thrice, whatever you need. And we'll have the weights in front of the thighs. We're going to be coming down straight back. So we're not doing the ski motion right now. We're just going straight down without touching the butt to the heels, arms come forward, and then zip everything up, okay? We've got 30 seconds of that starting now. You can go as fast as you want. Things to think about. Quads are stopping you from sitting all the way down on your feet. Glutes are pressing you up to your vertical. Fists are reaching away from the shoulders. Shoulders are reaching down the back. So a lot of oppositional action in the body. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold yourself in that hover. Open the arms out and in. So a little lateral action. You're not sitting on your feet. You're still an inch or so above. Your arms are staying level with your armpits. Ooh, feeling this in the quads, feeling this in the arms. For 3, 2, last one. Hold the arms out, stand all the way up. Circle the arms forward. We've got 5. Really small with this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the arms back. Again, super small. Nothing else in the body moves. For 3, 2, and 1. We'll bring the weight to the chest, wing the elbows out. Make sure that your neck and shoulders feel relaxed. We're coming 1 inch down, 1 inch up. And you can interpret that however you want. 1 inch might be more like 3. But the idea is that we're not going very far down. We're really focusing on squeezing up at the top, okay? Another 30 seconds starts now. So we're taking the upper body out of it. We're focusing on just that lower body. And one thing I didn't mention when we first got into this was the core. We're really thinking belly to spine. We can find that little extra action when our glutes press forward and activate. You have about 10 more seconds here. Shins are anchored. If you need to tuck your toes, you're tucking your toes. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it that inch, 2, 3, down. Reach your arms out to 90 degrees. We're pushing up an inch, down an inch with the fist. We just have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop the arms at 90. Sit a little bit lower. Elbows in, out. For 10. Keep those elbows as high as the armpits. 8, 7, 6, 5. I don't know about you, I feel this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Last thing, we'll punch those fists. Up, up, up. Pull the belly to the spine. Lengthen the front of the thighs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop those weights. Stretch through the arms, the shoulders, and then the quads. A nice way to stretch the quads here. It's almost like coming into camel pose, but it's like half camel. And instead of thinking about the back, you're thinking about stretching the thighs. So we'll reach back, left hand towards the left shin, calf, foot, ankle, and then you can sit all the way down, and same thing on the other side. So we're really just focusing on pressing the hips forward. We'll do that one more time each side. Inhale, one way, Exhale down. Inhale the other way. Exhale down. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. You can unroll your mat if you rolled it up. And we'll get into those glides. First, just one glide needed. Remember, instead of glides, if you don't have them, if you have hardwood floors like I've got and you have socks on, that works great. Or you could use like a tea towel or something like that, like a smaller towel. Facing either side, I'm gliding with my left foot first, but you could glide with your right foot. Feet are parallel. We're going to come back 1, 2, 3 seconds in lunge, and then pull everything back on just one count. So out for 3, in for 1. Toes stay pointed forward. Front knee, so for me, my right knee stays over my ankle, even when I'm coming back into lunge. All right? We have 30 seconds of this. Stand tall, belly to spine. Arms can be wherever you want. And here we go. We're back. 3, 2, 1, up 1. Back 3, 2, 1, up 1. So how deep can you go in your lunge without losing your balance? Helpful tips. Right big toe, or whatever your front standing big toe is, press it down. Use that as your anchor. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, turn to face the side. Same foot that you've been gliding with, you'll continue to glide with. We're going to start with the easier version of side lunge first, which means the non-glide leg is bending and straightening. The glide leg will stay straight. Toes will be forward. We'll push out. 3, 2, 1, up 1. So same tempo pattern for 30 seconds. Make sure that the glide toes don't turn out. They stay forward. And here we go. Down 3, 2, 1, up 1. Down 3, 2, 1, up 1. Think about your hips, your weight going back. The weight is primarily in the heel here. And then just like that on the knee movement, you're zipping everything up using the strength in your booty. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now the more challenging version of side lunge, the one we do most often. Now the glide leg is bending. We bend out 3, 2, 1. Squeeze inner thighs on 1. Standing leg, it's like you're a pirate, you have a peg leg. You can't bend at the knee. That's what I want you to think about for this one. 30 seconds starts now. Out 3, 2, 1, up 1, out 3. And it can be easy on this version to turn those glide toes out. Don't let that happen. Keep the toes pointed forward, just like your chest, just like your knees. We have about 15 more seconds. Core is tight, even as you come out into that flat back. Driving through that standing foot. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, coming up. Ditch the glides for a moment. We'll grab our lighter weights and we'll come into our plie squat. Toes out, heels in, digging deep into that squat. Okay? Also in yoga, this is our goddess squat. Arms out to 90 here. For 10 reps, we'll pull the elbows in, push them up to armpit height. Pull in, push them up. Then we'll pulse up, then we'll pulse down, then we'll squeeze the arms in and out, keeping the upper arms glued to the ribs. Okay? While we do this, stay deep in your lunge. We'll have a chance to do some fun leg work in a moment. Okay? Find your 90, ribs in, belly in. Hips low, knees and toes facing the same direction. Here we go. In and out for 10, 9. The inside of my arms stay forward. My wrists stay neutral. My breath, in and out, in and out. For 4, 3. We have that upward pulse in 2, 1. Upward pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow down. Hands in, hands out. Hands in, hands out. You're just moving with whatever range of motion you have here. My range of motion feels pretty small, but I'm keeping my inner arms connected to my ribs. So I'm not letting those elbows fly away from my body. You've got 3. Pull and push, 2. And 1. Okay, come on up. Woo, give it a little bit of a shake out. Okay, next we have legs. Arms can hang, they can lift, they can be out, they can be in that wing shape. Whatever works best for you. We're coming down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Okay, we have 10 of those. Then we'll stay down, 10 pulses. 10 alternating heel raises, so we have just 5 on each heel. And then 10 both heels. From there, we'll stay up, squeeze, do some fun things with the arms for balance. Okay? So make sure you feel anchored in your feet. Make sure you feel like those inner thighs are wrapping up and back. Decide where your arms are going to be. And here we go. Up and down. That's 1. Up and down. So that small but buoyant movement. It's like you've got that rod through your back that's keeping you really upright. Obviously, you're engaging your core to help you stay upright in your torso. Last 3. We'll pulse it out in 2. In 1, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels, one heel, the other. Up, up. For 3, 4. Last one each heel. Now both. 10, 9. Slow it down if you need to. Ooh. I feel my legs. I hope you do too. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold the heels up. Squeeze the booty. Find your balance. Inhale. Reach your arms up in a V. Pull the ribs and belly in. And then slide the arms down to the thighs. Bring the palms to face the thighs. And then lift the arms back up. 1 more of these circles. Arms come out and down. And then lift it up. From here, drop your heels, drop your weights. Come into your plie squat stretch. If you want to turn this into Skandasana, coming into that deeper lunge, you can. If you need to fold forward. Whatever you need to do, take a couple more breaths to stretch it out. All right, let's get into some yoga. So if you rolled your mat up like I did, bring it back into its full glory. And I did not forget about the other glide leg. So just remember in your head which leg you glided with first. And I promise we'll get to that before the end of class, okay? For now though, yoga. Come to the back of the mat. Make sure that your block or whatever you're using as a stabilizer for balance is at the top of your mat on the highest height. So if you're using a water bottle, that's a pretty perfect height. Coming to the back of the mat. Mountain pose, arms down, chest broad, push into your feet. On an inhale, lift your heels, lift your arms. On an exhale, chair pose, hands to prayer. We'll do that 5 times. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up. Squeeze the booty. Exhale, drop the heels. For 2. Last one. Staying in chair. Little chair pulses. Hands in prayer. Weight back in those heels. Knees parallel. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing back, and then the elbows wide. Push the hips forward. Feel that stretch in the front of the thighs. And then exhale, fold your body over your legs. Inhale, hands on shins, half flip. Exhale, fold. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, half flip. Exhale, fold. This time when you half flip, try to look to the top of the mat. Down at the top of the mat. Fold forward. Bend the knees, walk it out. You have 15 seconds in plank. So this is our first plank of today. Maybe this is your first plank of the day. Hopefully it is, unless you woke up planking, in which case that's pretty awesome. Middle fingers forward, fingers spread wide, inner elbows starting to roll to the front of the mat. And remember, this isn't just core and shoulders. This is legs too. Lift the thigh bones, push the heels back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, on your knees or toes, we do 5 chaturanga push-ups. Elbows by the ribs, come halfway down, push to straighten your arms. This is a really precise push-up. We're only going halfway down. At no point does our chest go lower than our hips, and our elbows hug into the ribs, working those triceps. Last time. And now we'll lower all the way to the belly. Working a little bit of up dog, getting into up dog, hands by the ribs, tops of the feet on the mat. Feel your chaturanga elbows, they're still by the ribs. Pushing into the tops of the feet, so think pushing into your toenails. Push into your hands, lift your thighs off the ground. Then from here, if like me, my hips are pretty far behind my arms and my shoulders. Ideally, it would be awesome if I could get my hips under my shoulders. And I'm going to get as close as I can here. If this doesn't work for you, then you're taking your hips down, maybe coming into that lower cobra. You have one more breath. And if you are in this up dog, push down into your hands and your feet. Pull your belly in and up. Your core lifts you into down dog, and then you flip over your feet. Take a breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. We'll do that one more time, a little faster. Walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, long back, lifts you up. Arms come by the sides. Just 2 of those lifts up into prayer chair. Here we go. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sit low. 5 little pulses. Fold forward. Inhale, 1 half lift. Exhale, fold, walk out to plank. We're going to go through that vinyasa 3 times, breath to movement, just the vinyasa, not the walking back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, knees or toes. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, remember if you're up dogging, pull belly to spine. Roll over the feet eventually. Inhale again, plank. Exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, use your core to transition to that down dog. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we'll stay in down dog. Right leg lifts 5 times. Right knee to the nose, come forward into plank. Back to 3-legged dog. Hips stay square. Here we go. Exhale forward. Inhale back. That's 1. Strong left leg. Last 2. Last 1. And then step your right foot between your hands. Bring your fingers or fingertips to that block or the object you're using as a block. 5 times. We'll come from this long lunge. You may want to pull your back foot in a little bit. Hips are square, core is on, so is your back leg. We'll push forward into warrior 3 and then gently land back into power lunge, okay? 5 times, then we'll stay with the balance. Here we go. Up for 5. Think about the left butt cheek and the left foot. Push out through that heel. 2 more. 1 more. And then a bonus, come up. Bring your hands to prayer. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right knee, step the left foot back, high lunge. Before we get into more balance, we'll bend the elbows, tap the back knee down, push up into high lunge. 5 times, pull the ribs and belly in. Here we go. Lower, lift. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open out, warrior 2. We'll just hang out here. 5 breaths. Get deep into the legs. This is about strength in the lower body and ease in the upper body. Fingers reaching away from each other. Shoulders dropping down the back. Body, torso over the hips versus leaning back or leaning forward. 2 more breaths. All right, next 5 reps. We'll inhale to reverse warrior. My right knee is still bent. We'll exhale, left hand on a hip. Look for the block. Push the right hand down into the block. Lift the left leg, okay? We're going to do that 5 times. And I might talk pretty quickly, but you're wanting to move in a slow motion. The slower you transition, the easier it is to catch your balance, okay? And you might see me rocking a little bit. This isn't easy. I'm going to be doing just what you're doing and trying to ground my right foot and work the bend in my right knee because this is my brake. My left leg is my accelerator, so I really need to make sure that my right leg, my standing leg, is my brake when I need it, okay? Here we go. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forward. If you keep your eyes on the prize, your block, it helps. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, reach forward. We've done 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. 2 more. Inhale. Using that breath, exhale. Last one, inhale. And of course, we'll hold that half moon. We're going to take it into that Chapasana, which I know has been a fan favorite. I love Chapasana. First, though, 2 straight legs. Your chest is facing the wall in front of you, not the floor. If you can, lift that top arm. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that Chapasana. Bend the left knee. I like to bring it in front of me. It's easier for me to grab my shin or ankle. But then I don't want the knee in front of me anymore. I want to push it back in line with my hip. If I keep my left heel close to my left butt cheek, it's more of a quad stretch. It feels really good. If I start to pull my foot away from me, it becomes a back bend. Take a breath in. Breath out, top of the mat, fold forward. And if you're feeling a ton of pressure in your standing leg or ankle, I highly recommend that you move that ankle around. You find some mobility in the knee. And then for the hip, for that standing leg hip, feel free to take a figure 4, that variation of our half pigeon. And then anything else you need, leg swings. All right, we're going to do all of that to the other side. I'm going to turn to face the other way, so it's easier for you to see what's happening with my legs, but you can just stay facing the same direction. You still want your block at the top of the mat, okay? We'll come to whatever is now the back of your mat, that mountain pose. We'll go through those 3 vinyasas again, then get into the left leg, okay? Mountain pose, palms forward. Remember we have those 2 releves to chair, 5 pulses, then we fold and get into it, okay? Palms forward, shoulders down the back. You're tall, you're proud. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chair. How high can you go? How low can you go? Start to pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk it out, plank. 3 vinyasas. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, the left leg. 5 times. 3-legged dog into 3-legged plank. Square hips, lift the left leg. Exhale, roll forward, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, pull it in. Core, shoulders, standing right leg. 2 more. Last one. And then step it through, find your crescent lunge. 5 times. We bend the back knee and the elbows and push up. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now is where we start using the block. Bring your hands to the block. You're in that diagonal line. If you feel like this is too much, pull your right foot in, but keep your right hip pointing forward, okay? We push into the hands, lift the right leg, warrior 3, then the left knee, power lunge. Here we go. For 5, 4, drill down the left leg to lift up, 3, 2, 1, hold it up. Bring your hands to prayer. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee, step the right foot back, open out, warrior 2. Again, we have 5 breaths in warrior 2, left leg forward. We're strong in that warrior 2. We're wide in that warrior 2. Next is that doozy. Reverse warrior into half moon, using our block. Again, take it slow. Almost think about you're moving in water or you're like in a slow motion video. The slower you go, the easier it is. Also, eye on the prize. When you're reversing, you don't want to look down, but when you start to come into that half moon, you want to see the block because that's going to help you anchor. All right, here we go. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Back into the hip as you transition helps. 1 down, 4 to go. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, half moon. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. This is where we stay. Get your bearings. You want your body facing the wall in front of you. You want your bottom toes facing your block. Maybe that top arm lifts up. So you have this horizontal action from right heel to crown of head. You have this vertical action between the 2 hands. Shavasana, bend that right knee. Grab a hold of the shin or ankle and then push the knee back. Decide which version you want. Do you want the quad stretch, heel close, or do you want the back bend, heel far away? Take a breath in. Breath out, release, forward fold. Again, take care of your left side of the body, your ankle, your knee, your hip. That figure 4 is always a lovely stretch after standing one-legged balances. Mobility is always great too. Okay, block can come out of the way. Remember we did the glides, back lunge, side lunge 2 ways. We're going to do it on the other side now. Remember what side you started with. I started with my left leg. Obviously now I'm going to go to my right leg. We have those back lunges, out for 3, up for 1, 30 seconds. Okay? You want all 10 of those toes forward. Still working that sense of standing one-legged balance. Even though this glide leg isn't coming off the floor, it's coming away from the front leg, so it's creating some instability. You need to counter that instability with your standing leg, okay? 30 seconds on the clock, starts in 3, 2, 1. We go back, 3, 2, 1, up on 1, back 3. And again, arms, whatever helps you to get into this kind of flow state in this move, great, do it. 15 more seconds. Eye on the prize, eyes directly forward for this one. How far apart can your feet get? Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, turn to the side. Easier version of side lunge first. The bending leg is the non-glide leg. Glide leg is straight, out for 3, in for 1. Okay, hinging at the hips, reaching the long back forward. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up 1, out 3. You can really think thighs coming apart and then zip it back up. We're at the halfway point-ish. Check that the belly is pulled to the spine. We haven't done a ton of core work today on its own, but all of this has been core awareness for stability and balance. We will finish up with just some straight core. All right, the next time your legs come together, it's the opposite version. We bend into the glide leg for 3. We keep the standing leg straight, we pull it in. Again, I always like to think about like old school pirates peg leg. That's your standing leg. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. 3, 2, 1, and up. Toes stay forward. That's part of the challenge here. We have 15 more seconds, and we'll finish up on the mat with both glides, doing some of our favorite, maybe not favorite, plank work. And then we'll get into some other core exercises. The next time your legs come together, you did it. Okay. Mat. If you want it for your shoulders, it's there. But remember, you need a leg's distance without a mat. So either you're moving your mat forward or you're folding it up for your legs to move behind you. 1 foot on either glide. You're on the hands or the fists or the elbows, whatever works for you. And we're going to do the pattern of 3 and 1 for most of these moves, okay? What that will look like first, we'll come into crunch. We'll bend the knees in, 3, 2, 1, push out on 1, okay? We have 10 of those. Next move, alternating right and left leg. Right knee bends to the left elbow, 3, 2, 1, back on 1, left, 3, 2, 1, back on 1. We'll do 10 total, 5 on each leg. Finishing up this pattern, pikes. Straight, strong legs. Push down to the hands, push out into the heels. Think about pulling the belly up. That same pike up that we have from plank to down dog or from up dog to down dog, it's here. We pull the feet in, 3, 2, 1, push out on 1, okay? All of these are 10 reps. See if you can do this without a break, and we'll get a lovely break after, okay? Find your plank, crunches. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, back 1. In 3, 2, 1, push out. We've done 3. Halfway after this, 5 more. Woo, feeling that strength. Last 2. Alternating single leg twist. Right leg, 3, 2, 1, back 1, left, 3, 2, 1, back 1, right, back 1, left. We've done 2. We've done 3. 2 more each leg. Woo, feeling that waist. Last one. All right, team. Pikes. Pull in. 3, 2, 1. Push out. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Push out. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Push out. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Push out. Using that breath. Halfway. I'm feeling it too. Keep it strong. Legs strong, arms strong. Last 2. Last one. All right. Ditch those glides. Let's come all the way onto the belly. Legs long. Hands outside of the mat. Bend the elbows, turn the fingertips. Lift it up. Look over one shoulder. Look over the other shoulder. Bring it down. Child's pose. Push it back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right. Walking yourself up. We're not quite done. Grab your light weights. I've been really into dead bugs lately. Not literal dead bugs, but the move, the core exercise. So we're going to bring it into class today. We've done other med classes this week, maybe some last week. You'll feel familiar with this move. We're going to start in tabletop. Today we'll have one weight, light weight in each hand. We'll alternate the legs. So the right leg will come pushing straight out as the left arm comes straight back. And then we pull everything in. Other side, left leg, right arm, pull it in. The legs start bent. They lower down straight, they pull back and bend. The arms in opposition stay straight and strong the whole time, okay? We're gonna do this for a minute. There's no speed at which you have to go. Keep the belly pushed into the spine. Keep the low back especially on the ground, okay? 1 minute starts in 3, 2, 1. Just remember, it's opposite leg to opposite arm. Inhale when your limbs move away from each other. Exhale when they pull towards each other. And if you want to go much faster than I am, great. As long as you can keep your form and a sense of control, even with the speed, go for it. Time-wise, we're almost halfway there. Use that breath. Getting that core nice and strong. Helps you with daily life. Doesn't just look good. 15 more seconds. We'll finish up with a little bit of boat pose. You still have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands and feet down. Maybe take a moment to bridge just as a stretch. And then when you're ready, 2 hips come down, rock yourself up. Okay, final sequence here, core as boat. We'll start without the weights, but we will grab them in a moment. Remember, boat, unlike a C curve in the back, you've got that really long, almost mountain pose-like spine. We'll start with the arms forward, lean back. Lifting the legs, knees bent is a little less challenging, legs straight is a little more challenging. Decide what you need. We have 15 seconds. Here we go. 15 seconds on the clock. Just steady, strong, still. Sometimes it's helpful to close the eyes. What do I feel? Last 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet down. Make a fist with the hands. Long spine. We're going to lower back a few inches, lift up. Again, I'm not going into a C curve. If you need to straighten the legs because your hip flexors feel especially tight, you can always straighten the legs, okay? 15 seconds. Here we go. Like an imaginary person is just pushing you at your collarbone, and then you're resisting that with your strength to bring yourself back up. Crown of the head is really far away from the hips. Keep that length. Last 3, 2, 1. Okay, stay leaning back. You can choose. Hands off the ground is more challenging. Hands on the ground or touching the weights is more supportive. We're going to zip the legs together. Legs are bent or straight. Using the lower abdominals and the hip flexors, we're lifting the legs up, tapping the legs down. The torso is not moving. It stays angled back, okay? 15 seconds. Here we go. You'll see I have my hands down for this today. I'm doing the modification, but if you really want to add a little extra challenge, your hands are off the ground, somewhere off the ground. For 3, 2, 1. All right, feet flat. Grab those weights. Final move here. We'll take a full sit-up. When we come up, right arm will reach across, 2 little punches. Left arm will reach across, 2 little punches, and then come on back down. Okay? Final 30 seconds of class. Anchor your feet either through your heels or the flat foot. And here we go. It's up, 2, 2, 2, 2, back down. Getting in that twist, the weights are just adding a little tiny bit of resistance. Over halfway there. And this is one of those moves, like a lot of our bar moves that you can do in front of a TV or listening to music. The next time you come up, finish those punches, and then drop those weights. Bring the hands by the shoulders, fingers face your feet. Bring your feet pretty close underneath your knees, and then lift the hips up, stretch the front body, drop the head back. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in. And then drop the hips and just walk your hands towards your feet. We'll come into a forward fold, shake everything out, bounce things around, sway. Just let this feel opening for the spine, the hamstrings. And when you're ready, roll yourself up. We'll finish with our tried and true